Okay. Pulp Fiction is the very first Quentin Tarantino movie I have ever seen. This happened many years ago. Okay, many years ago. I remember I was sitting in the living room and I found the DVD on top of the fireplace. So I took that and I popped it in. Like the pictures on the DVD, it just seemed so. It just gave me a 1980s feel. Like they just seemed so relaxed and so glossy and glamorized. So I popped that movie in, and the movie starts off with this couple, and they're at a cafe, right? They're at a cafe, and they're speaking about robbing places. Which place would be easier to rob? A cafe or a diner? Not sure what the difference there is, but or robbing a liquor store. And so they're having this conversation, and it's throwing me off because when you watch a movie, usually they're having conversations like it's very clean cut. Like, hey, we have to do this, we have to get the objective. But if you watch Quentin Tarantino, you know that they have conversations about the most mundane things, but it's very fascinating, and they're very verbose. And then shortly thereafter, you start to see that they're having this conversation for a reason. So you got this couple, and then you have, which is probably I would say the best introduction scene I've ever seen, or one of them. Then you have the scene with John Travolta, Samuel Jackson, and they play two hitmen. Now this is the real introduction to the movie. And again, like they're going back and forth, and they're speaking about what they put on fries in Amsterdam, like mayonnaise. Samuel Jackson's like mayonnaise, man, that sound that and they're having this conversation. They're going back and forth, and then you start to see, that there's actually uh something going on behind the scenes between or these two hitmen. So you got that, and then you have another point of view, another perspective. You have the boxer, played by Bruce Willis, and he is playing a boxer on his decline, and so he's being paid to take a fall, so that let the other person win. And so you have these three different perspectives, and they interweave into each other. They interweave into each other, and these characters they come back and they meet each other, and it's a very, very entertaining movie, and it's not all over the place. It just has a large variation of entertainment because it's funny, it's shocking here, it's this, and if you have not watched Pulp Fiction, you need to watch it. And Quentin Tarantino, the thing about Quentin Tarantino is when I watch a movie such as like Christopher Nolan, The Dark Knight, I ask myself, what's the reason that they made this movie? What's the central theme? What are you trying to communicate to me? And with Quentin Tarantino and Pulp Fiction, I don't believe that he ever truly tries to deliver you a message. I don't believe that he's trying to uh, convince you of something, but rather he's trying to take a piece of art and squeeze as much entertainment out of it as he can. And Pulp Fiction is probably his best movie. Pulp Fiction. I mean, Inglourious Basterds, Django would be up there. But if you haven't seen Pulp Fiction, you need to watch it. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. Top 15 movies I've ever seen in my life. So you need to watch it. Or just pause on that.